Westminster Confession, chapter 6, paragraph 3, which is introducing one of the most important concepts in the whole Westminster Confession, which is the covenant headship, the covenant representation of Adam and Eve, our first parents, over all of humanity. That what happened to our first parents has been shared with all of us. So Adam and Eve sinned against God, so we too become sinners. Adam and Eve became dead because of their sin. We too, their death is shared with us. They're alienated from God. We're born alienated from God. And Westminster goes even further to say that the guilt of their first sin is also shared with us even before we do anything to sin against God. And so this is the way the confession puts it. They being the root of all mankind, so that's Adam and Eve, the root of all mankind, the guilt of this sin, of their first sin of eating of the forbidden fruit and rebelling against God, was imputed. So this means that Adam, as the covenant representative, the father of the whole family, because he sinned, the guilt of his sin is put to our account. So that when we're born as babies with a corrupt nature, who are sons and daughters of Adam and Eve, they share their guilt with us. Now, some of you will hear that and you say, how could that be fair? That we would be guilty before we even did anything. That their guilt Adam's guilt is imputed to us. Well, this kind of relationship, the covenant relationship where Adam is the covenant head or representative of humanity, is going to be a key concept in then understanding the gospel. Because just as Adam's guilt is shared with us before we did anything, also the second Adam, Jesus, his righteousness will be shared with us before we did anything. And so there must be a certain kind of relationship that you can have where the status of the covenant head or the covenant representative is shared with his people. And so if it's true with Jesus, it's true with Adam as well. So it goes on, and the same death in sin and corrupted nature conveyed to all their posterity descending from them by ordinary generation. So Adam shares with us his death in sin, his corrupted nature, his alienation from God. In the same way, Jesus will share with us everything that is his, the love of the Father, that he's God's Son, and that we will be joint heirs with him, and he will share his eternal life with us. This is a key theme to understanding the theology of the Bible and a key theme to understanding our salvation. And so as hard as an idea it is, it's essential to the integrity of the gospel. And so here's a question for your discussion. Why is it important that we believe that Adam's guilt is imputed to us if we are then going to believe that Jesus' righteousness is imputed to us?